Alright guys, welcome back to Thomas and Friends. This is Thomas Christmas Delivery. Before we start to reading, let me introduce you to our beardies. So this is Khaleesi, who's a reindeer. This is Hannibal in an ugly Christmas sweater. And this is Norby as Beardy Claus. Because he likes to sleep. Right,
because they're sleepy, they can be next to each other.
Now let's start where we left off. Soon he was off again. This delivery was the most important of all. Thomas had presents to bring to the children's hospital in Vicarstown. Sorry, I forgot. All of the children were counting on Thomas to make sure that their Christmas was a happy one. The snow was falling much faster now and starting to get deep in some places. Thomas had to go carefully so as not to get stuck. He kept telling himself, "The children are counting on me, and this will show Father Christmas what really slow engine I am." Soon Thomas could see the lights of the hospital through the falling snow. We get to see first. As he pulled up, there were children at the windows, cheering his arrival, while the doctors and nurses helped to unload all of the parcels. Sir Topham Hat came out of the hospital and walked right up to Thomas. "Thomas," said Sir Top Hat, "I have a very important job for you. There's a little boy with a broken leg who lives in the last house before the tunnel to Ballyhoo. It is snowing too hard for his mother to come get his toy train. I need you to take it up to his house." "Of course," peeped Thomas. "I am a really useful engine. But sir, my stocking wasn't hung before I left. Father Christmas will forget me." "Nonsense, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hat. "Father Christmas will be as proud of you as I am." So Thomas headed off again. But now the wind was howling all around him, and there was so much snow blowing that it was very hard to see. Thomas for once wished he had his snowplow as he moved slowly up the track. Suddenly the wind dropped and there was no more snow. He had missed the house altogether and had pulled up into the tunnel. He stopped and started rolling slowly backward until he could see the lights of the house next to the tunnel. Peep, peep, peep. He whistled again and again, afraid he wouldn't be heard over the wind. At last the boy's mother came hurrying from the house, tightly wrapped in a long scarf. Thomas could see the boy in the doorway waving. "Thank you, Thomas," he cried. "You are my favorite engine." Then the boy and his mother back inside and closed the door against the storm. Slowly, Thomas made his way home. He worried that Father Christmas might not be able to find the engine shed in the storm. When he finally got back to the shed, it was very late at night. The Christmas tree was still lit on all of the engine stockings, including Thomas's, hung in a row. Thomas was so tired. When he was asleep in an instant, he dreamed that he had some presents in his stocking when the morning came. Good morning, Thomas. "Merry Christmas," peeped Percy. Thomas woke with a start. He looked down. There was his stocking, and there was a note sticking out of it. Dear Thomas, thank you for being kind and helpful. You are a really useful engine. The note wasn't signed, but Thomas thought he knew who it was from. Then he looked in his stocking, and it was full to the top of the very thing he wanted most: coal.
Beardies want coal for Christmas? No, they want
Alright.
buggies.
And that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you enjoyed our Beardies as an audience.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.